Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? Ah, Dunbell. This show, man, I sometimes just forget how ridiculous animes can be, and not only how ridiculous they can be, but how beautiful sometimes they can be as well. Just the grand scheme of like turning this episode into a battle anime was pure genius. Just like the vibe of it, the general senses of what was going on in this whole arm wrestling episode. Not to mention the fact that every single anime that you do have this type of conflict, or you have people, straight up showing up and trying to size you up and beat you up and stuff like that, it usually does lead to you having a rival, right? Like, they literally went full through and through battle anime on this, and it was hilarious. I really did enjoy myself, so I'm looking forward to seeing, what they also can drive home with this anime. Like, what else are they really going to present us with? And once they present it, what is, like, where can it go from all of this? Like, are we always just going to be literally talking about muscle, or is it going to be like, where we keep getting these slice of life days at school, and her are we going to get reasons for her muscles to be saving her from certain situations, or is it always just going to be her kind of trying to figure out when to work out or why to work out or something along those lines? So I'm not 100% sure yet, but I do look forward to seeing how it all does transpire, because not only have we seen our main girl now, like, ridiculously motivated when it comes down to some materialistic stuff. Like the narrator says, like, that's the only thing she's driven by, materials. Like even the narrator is kind of disappointed in her. He's like, yeah, she only likes materials, so once that's in the whole entire, like, grand scheme of this battle, it was already won before it started, so I don't know. I thought stuff like that was always funny, where when even the narrator's kind of like, yeah, you kind of picked the wrong fight here. Like, there's something wild for her, and here you are trying to get in her way. It just don't work that way. She's going to destroy you. And man, did they make these graphics look like they absolutely just went in. Like, they made it feel like, you know, they wanted to hire some of the best for this one battle instance of the manga, and it looked amazing. Not only that, they pulled in somebody from a complete and other different freaking country to come in and try to take out our main girl in arm wrestling, which she was the only competitor, because I guess it was only going to be a three-way battle. I mean, it was kind of funny that they were surprised that not a lot of women showed up to, even try to arm wrestle or stuff like that. It's like, first of all, they had to have a membership, and then second of all, the people that you were going to go against, you already scared a lot of them off. Like, you, you going against the boxer and slamming her arm through the ground, pretty much, kind of stopped that from happening. Nobody she knew anyway wanted to go against her anyway. She's like, you know what, I'm good. Like, why am I gonna go against her and lose again? Like, just have the money. Which she ends up going against the Russian, ends up beating her by like a freaking landslide. Like, it wasn't even competition. And after it's said and done, this freaking Russian girl really needed the money to be able to get out of the country. Like, she needed the money to pay for a plane ticket, and she loses, so now she's stuck. And now the only reason why she lost is because some girl wanted like a stereo or something along those lines. But not only that, she ends up gaining a rival because of it, so it wasn't all total loss, but at the same time, it was hilarious. And that was pretty much the whole entire reason why this girl like becomes a rival. Is not only has she never like really lost an arm wrestling battle to like really anybody. The way she like learned techniques, she can beat like grown men in arm wrestling. And that's what I was saying too, when I was talking to some people about, oh, if you arm wrestle, you have to be strong and stuff like that. I thought it was hilarious that people were saying that, when really all you need is a certain type of technique and you could practically beat anybody. And that was pretty much proven, when this girl comes up and starts talking about her skills, or like pretty much just uh how she would beat people who have more just muscle mass in general. So I don't know how much she's going to like offer to the story or whatever, but it does feel like we could get a interesting like stuff from her in general, because I don't know, she's definitely a funny character. She's all talking about like there's only a certain types of, because she's Russian. She's like, there's only certain types of Russians, and all three types are just stereotypes, like, but somehow she fit the bill on all three of them in a heartbeat, like she literally went into all of those. She goes into all of those, oh, I'm the angry type, I'm the gonna kill you type, or I'm the really gonna kill you type, or like the yelling angry type, or whatever the case is. So I don't know. It was funny to me, because I've seen a lot of Russian characters be done in anime, and they're literally just making fun of every show that had like any other types of uh, you know countries and stuff like that in their shows. Like, oh yeah, we really just stereotype them because that's all we really know about them. Like that's just what it felt like when they did this. It's like, yeah, we don't really know how to do them, so we have three ways we do them: is this way, this way, and this way. So it was funny to me. I thought it was hilarious that they were literally going into detail like that. Not only that, the girls were like, oh, well, we just, we met this foreign exchange student, and maybe now that she's here and I beat her in arm wrestling and stuff, we're gonna go work out. Maybe she wants to come. Of course she doesn't want to come. She needed to meet her house parents, who wind up being the main character, the main character's family. So not only did she lose to her rival, she somehow ended up in the rival's house, capable to just like live in there with her for all the rest of the time of the show. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be for the rest of the show, but I thought it was hilarious nonetheless, man. These guys are really having fun with this show. Not only the show, but the manga seems like it would be really fun to read up on too. So it's just overall, that's the vibe I'm getting from it. Like, whoever was doing this really enjoyed what they were talking about, what they were getting into. Um, like the workout today was just mostly from the Russian girl, and then other than that, we got to see how ridiculously of a tryhard the personal trainer is. My God, he's like, oh, I just saw Habaki destroy her friend in arm wrestling. Now it's my turn, and then this fool literally goes all out to try to win against her, bro. Like, he's like, he's like, you've pushed me to my max, like, I went a little bit too overboard. I mean, to be fair, he definitely seemed like it was a decent match, or like it wasn't a complete blowout or something, because he's like, well done. It's like, my God, you really are strong, practically, type of deal. And I don't know, man. Just like I was saying, they were bound to make these references. They were bound to make these funny, overall arcing things that just remind you of other shows. And that's what I was looking forward to. I was definitely looking forward to seeing what they could do with it. How much other shows like influence their choices of doing it, the way that they presented and whatnot. So I don't know. These guys definitely know how to keep me entertained with this, and like I said, I think in my very first review of this show is like I never thought I'd be into it, or like laughing, dying, crying. Oh, not crying, but I thought I would be. I thought I would just be watching a show that's really just focused on, oh, look at this naked girl that her body's getting so much better and so much fit. Oh my god, like that would be it, you know. But there is a little bit of it. I mean, there's no getting away from it. That's what some of the fans want. But at the same time, it's more comedy. It's more it's like relaxing when you get to just watch something that knows what it wants to be, and it stays to that image. It stays to that overall um, perception of what it's trying to convey. And I don't know. I like that aspect of any shows that I watch, and I feel like, okay, yeah, this show's literally trying to be a workout comedy. Like it literally is nailing it, you know. So I definitely look forward to seeing what you guys have to say about the show. If it's something you dropped, if it's something you picked up after hearing about it after a while, or if it's just something that you might not ever really feel like you'll be interested in, so you're kind of just like, I'll wait until the sequel. I also know there's some people out there that watch the dub, so let me know if you're a dub watcher and you really sometimes watch the subs too, and or if you're watching the dub and the sub or not, let me know. But regardless, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I just got you guys 3 videos. I hope you enjoy. I'll try to get them all out as quickly as possible. So if you're watching any of my other videos, thank you so much for the support today. And I definitely will be getting back to you guys tomorrow with more. So be ready for that, and have an awesome freaking day. So with all that being said, I'm your boy, the Anime G, and I truly, truly hope to talk to you guys sooner or later.